Have you ever wondered how trees survive in the harshest conditions on Earth? The answer lies in the profound intricacies of nature's design, where every tree has its unique tale of adaptation. Across the globe, trees have evolved, battling the odds to stand tall and firm. From the thick-skinned bark of the baobab, built to endure the scorching African sun, to the needle-like leaves of the Arctic spruce trees, designed to combat the extreme cold. Each tree, a testament to nature's resilience, has developed its own survival kit, an arsenal of adaptations that help it thrive in its environment. From the highest mountain peaks to the deepest valleys, from the driest deserts to the wettest rainforests, trees have found a way to adapt and survive. So prepare to dive deep into the world of tree adaptations, where nature's ingenuity knows no bounds. Stay tuned as we embark on an enlightening journey through the marvels of tree adaptations. First, let's delve into the first line of defense for trees, their bark. A tree's bark is an unsung hero in the world of nature, a marvel of evolutionary adaptation that serves as a shield against the elements and threats. Just like how a knight dons armor to protect against an enemy's sword, trees arm themselves with a protective layer of bark to weather the storms of life. Bark is not a one-size-fits-all kind of armor. Different trees sport different types of bark, each tailored to the unique challenges of their environment. Let's take the cork oak, for instance. This tree, native to Southwest Europe and Northwest Africa, is known for its thick and fire-resistant bark. When forest fires rage, the cork oak's bark can withstand the heat, safeguarding the vital living tissues within the tree. In the chillier climes of the boreal forests, you'll find the paper birch tree, sporting a striking white bark. This isn't just for show. The white bark reflects sunlight, thus reducing tissue damage from the harsh winter sun, while its peeling nature helps to shed any harmful fungi and insects. Then there's the fascinating puzzle-piece bark of the ponderosa pine. This bark, with its jigsaw-like pattern, provides an effective shield against pests and diseases. The crevices between the puzzle pieces are filled with a sticky, fragrant resin that deters insects and prevents the infiltration of disease-causing microorganisms. But that's not all. Some trees, like the African baobab, use their bark to store water, a precious commodity in the arid savannas where they live. This water-storing bark helps these trees survive the harshest of droughts, a testament to the ingenious adaptations of nature. So when you next look at a tree, remember this: bark is more than just a tree's skin. It's a suit of armor, a coat of many functions, protecting the tree from forest fires, pests, diseases, and even the scorching sun or freezing cold. So bark isn't just a tree's skin, it's a suit of armor, protecting the tree from a myriad of threats. Moving from the bark to another significant part of the tree, the leaves. Let's take a moment to appreciate the humble leaf, the green engine room of the tree. Leaves come in a kaleidoscope of shapes and sizes, each tailored to the specific needs of the tree they belong to. But they're not just decorative. They're nature's workhorses, silently and continuously performing a remarkable process called photosynthesis, converting sunlight into the food that nourishes the entire tree. Consider the needle-like leaves of the evergreen pines. These slender structures are a masterstroke of evolution, designed to conserve water in arid climates or during harsh winters. Their narrow surface area reduces evaporation, while the waxy coating helps retain moisture. This is how they can thrive in places where other trees might struggle. In contrast, broadleaf trees, like the mighty oak, have large, wide leaves that are perfect for capturing sunlight in less intense climates. The broad surface area allows them to absorb as much sunlight as possible, maximizing photosynthesis. But the magic of leaves doesn't stop there. Some trees, like the silver poplar, have leaves that shimmer and shake in the wind. This is not just a beautiful spectacle, but also a survival strategy. The constant movement helps deter pests, who find it difficult to settle on the fluttering leaves. And let's not forget the cacti with their modified leaves turned into sharp spines. Not only do these spines deter predators, but they also cast a shadow over the cactus, reducing water loss from the plant's surface. So you see, leaves are much more than a pretty face. They're the tree's lifeline, an integral part of their survival strategy, perfectly adapted to the environment in which they grow. Their shape, size, and structure are all a response to the challenges posed by their habitat. So leaves don't just provide beauty and shade, they are a key player in a tree's survival strategy. Let's now turn our attention to the part of the tree we don't often see: the roots. The roots, hidden beneath the soil, are the unsung heroes of a tree's life. They are the foundation, the anchor that keeps the tree grounded in the face of strong winds and storms. But their work doesn't stop at merely providing stability. They are the tree's lifeline, playing a crucial role in its survival. Imagine a network of veins, branching out in all directions, tirelessly working to draw in water and nutrients from the soil. That's what the roots do. They absorb the essential elements that the tree needs to grow and flourish. Minerals like nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. They're the tree's personal nutrient delivery system, pumping life-sustaining substances up into the trunk, branches, and leaves. But that's not all. Roots also serve as a tree's pantry, storing food that the tree produces during photosynthesis. These stored sugars and starches act as a reserve, providing energy during periods when the tree can't produce enough food, like during winter or droughts. It's a clever strategy, a testament to nature's foresight, ensuring that the tree can survive even in challenging conditions. Roots also play a role in communication and cooperation. They form connections with fungi in the soil, creating a symbiotic relationship known as mycorrhizae. This partnership not only boosts the tree's nutrient absorption, but also helps in creating an underground network that allows trees to share resources and information. Moreover, roots are also the tree's defense mechanism. They produce chemicals that fend off harmful bacteria and fungi, protecting the tree from diseases. It's like a silent warrior, constantly fighting off invisible enemies beneath the ground. So, while roots may be out of sight, they should never be out of mind. They're not just the tree's anchor, they're its lifeline, its pantry, its communication network, and its shield. A silent, hidden power that ensures the tree's survival against all odds. It's clear that roots do far more than just keep the tree standing. They're a lifeline that ensures a tree's survival. We have now explored the bark, leaves, and roots of trees, and how these adaptations help trees survive. Each of these features, from the protective bark to the versatile leaves, plays an integral role in the tree's survival, allowing it to flourish even in the harshest of conditions. Let's start with the bark. This sturdy outer layer is more than just a tree's armor. It's a highly evolved shield, protecting the tree from pests, diseases, and extreme weather. The bark of some trees is so thick and fire-resistant that it can survive forest fires, while the bark of others is smooth and slippery to deter climbing pests. Then, we have leaves. These are not only the food factories of trees, producing energy through photosynthesis, but they also play a key role in water conservation. Trees in arid regions often have small, needle-like leaves to minimize water loss, while those in rainforests have large, broad leaves to maximize photosynthesis. The roots, on the other hand, are the unsung heroes of tree survival. They not only anchor the tree in the ground, but also draw up water and nutrients from the soil. Some trees even have roots that can breathe. Mangroves, for instance, have roots that emerge above water during low tide to absorb oxygen. In addition to these physical adaptations, trees also have behavioral adaptations. Some trees, like the deciduous trees, drop their leaves during the dry season or winter to conserve water. Others, like the bristlecone pine, can survive in nutrient-poor soil and extreme cold, living for thousands of years. In conclusion, each tree's unique set of adaptations is a testament to nature's ingenuity. Whether it's a cactus surviving in the desert with minimal water, a pine tree withstanding freezing temperatures, or a mangrove thriving in salty water, each tree is a master of survival in its own right. As we've seen, trees are remarkable survivors, capable of adapting to thrive in some of the harshest conditions on our planet.